Hello, my inquisitive friends, and welcome back to Alien Protocols. This is just a fun kind of exploration. I'm certainly not making any predictions this way, but it's an interesting thought to think about. Our solar system is incredibly dynamic and filled with wonders. But I'm not sure if you guys knew this or not, but on Uranus, and I'm not going to do any of those jokes, by the way, it rains diamonds, gigantic diamonds, not just like big diamonds like the size of ping pong balls or softballs or basketballs. It rains diamonds the size of walruses. Thousands of pounds they can be, hundreds of pounds. Certainly a mission to Uranus that is able to return diamonds of that size might just be a profitable mission and not just worth the effort or breaking even. So here we are. We could look at some different strategies. We could wait till Mars is colonized and a big financial group or company could say, you know what, let's set up our little base on Mars too. And we're going to secretly use Mars as the first staging area to get to Uranus. Now, there's a great temptation to do a few things because there's a big distance from Mars to Jupiter, and there's the asteroids and stuff like that, which are pretty bad right there. But there's something else you can do. Instead of flying to Jupiter and saying, you know what, we'll make a base on Ganymede and use Ganymede as a staging area. And then go to Uranus. Or you could go from Ganymede, perhaps, to Enceladus or Titan. They both look pretty bleak, although gorgeous and just covered with water. Incredibly cold, miserably cold. What might be the best solution is to go to Mars, have your station there to launch, use the gravity of Jupiter to kick you up a few notches, maybe add in some of the moons, do the same thing with Saturn to increase your time in. You would have one craft that drops to the surface. I mean, the satellite that stays in orbit would drop a craft to the surface. That surface would have like a return vehicle of some type. And the little robots that hit the surface with this craft will, and the other portion that's required to get it to the surface, those little robots will go out and get the giant diamond boulders, roll them in. This would blast up to the craft in orbit, and then it could do the same thing. It could use Saturn and Jupiter and even their moons to fling themselves faster back towards Mars and then Earth. Or even do the same thing, use the old, whoop-de-whoop, use the gravity around Mars, which wouldn't slingshot you very much, to get to Earth faster. What do you guys think? You think it's probably worth it just to leave Earth and go the whole way, do the whole thing as a robotic mission? Same type of plan? Or you could kind of go in the SpaceX way and just land on the surface and leave the surface. You don't have to separate and rejoin and all that stuff. And you be the only person on Earth with a ring and a diamond ring so heavy you can't lift your arm. It's a kind of a fun idea, but because of the financial value of it, it's not unforeseeable. Much love.